I really just like the people in general.
Definitely meeting new people.
The people.
Yeah, I'd say mostly the people. It's been really cool getting to meet all sorts of people from around both the whole US and the world, really. There's not a single day that goes by where I don't say hi to someone or someone doesn't say hi to me.
The coffee is great.
So the biggest thing that I can recommend is to just acknowledge that it's going to feel like information overload. And for me, that would really help is just getting pictures and figuring out the details in a way that really makes sense for you.
For any project, the best way is to tackle it by small problems. Don't try to work on something huge and divide any big goal into smaller ones.
If you ever find yourself just stuck for more than an hour or two, you shouldn't be afraid of asking, because that's what they're here for.
Well, don't be afraid to ask questions from your project manager or lead, but also don't be afraid to do your own research.
Another thing was time management. There would be times when there wasn't necessarily enough work at the time, or there was too much work. If I didn't have as much to do, I would take that opportunity to learn.
Just reading the documentation is really important to read what's written about the code before you start coding.
This is my first internship, and I honestly didn't know what to expect. But being an actual contributor to the team, I thought that it would just be a bunch of, intern work, go get me some coffee type of, you know what I mean.
I thought it would be a lot more formal. It's pretty casual and laid back.
The office environment is pretty relaxed. Well, it is still professional. At the end of the day, we're all here to work, but at the same time, we do have our time to have fun.
Many of the higher-ups don't have offices. So it kind of makes you feel like they are more approachable. You feel like everyone is working with you. You are a team, and they are willing to listen to your opinion too.
Just being able to see everyone on my floor, just by standing up, was pretty cool.
I think the one thing that surprised me the most is how long people stay at the company. Some people work here for 10 to 15 years.
While it is a relaxed environment, always be diligent of your behavior and what you're doing and what you're saying.
You don't want to be saying stuff that you wouldn't want your boss to hear, for example.
If you're in a meeting or something, you want to be paying attention, even if everybody else looks like they're just tuned out or whatever. You're viewed differently as an intern than if you're a full-time employee, and what you do as an intern kind of reflects all the other interns.
Being an intern and kind of lowest on the chain, I think it's really, really valuable. I just don't waste people's time. And another note, clean up after yourself. I've seen some coffee cups just kind of sitting in the sink.
Just respect the building. Act like it's your own house.
One time when I came in the office early, I was pretty groggy. I spilled my whole cup of coffee on the floor of the elevator. There was a guy in the elevator as well. First thing he said was, "Dude, we all have those days." That alone said a lot about the people here at this company. If you really want to build good relationships, just don't be afraid to talk to anyone.
Talk to the full-time employees too, and not just sticking with the intern group.
Read your emails before sending them, and always make sure you know who they're going to. And make sure to learn when to and when not to use the reply all feature.
Be friendly, try to help other people. If you see someone needs help, don't wait. Basically be proactive in helping other people.
There was this woman, she wanted us to change the cables out in her room, and I had to climb up into the ceiling to replace the cord. Actually, I have a picture.
Well, the advice I have for the interns is just trust the company. Your team will take care of you. Be willing to give your 100% for them. As long as you do that, and as long as you are a team player, you will be really, really good over here.
I think that's all I have to say.